Good evening, everyone. Before talking about any individuals, it's important to recognize that the School of Music and Dance has many outstanding graduates. Music is group art. It is all about collaboration. Every successful career requires the constant support and collaboration of colleagues of all types. Thank you to our students for fostering such an environment where everyone can thrive. Because no one can make it in this field on their own. But if anyone could, it would be Kinsey. As far as anyone knows, Kinsey came out of the womb sounding amazing on the bass trombone and sending very professional and timely emails. Kinsey materialized for the School of Music and Dance in the summer of 2021 when she reached out as an undeclared incoming first-year student who was interested in the music entrepreneurship and business degree, of which I am the program advisor. I learned that she was also a trombone player, and I happened to be the trombone teacher. So we set a meeting to meet a few days before classes started in the fall semester so I could hear Kinsey play. You never know how these meetings are gonna go, but the emails were on point, so that was good. We met before the fall semester, and Kinsey played what would essentially be an audition for the School of Music. When hearing someone play for the first time, a very common internal dialogue goes something along the lines of, okay, there are 10 things that this person can fix with their playing, but what are one or two that we can talk about right now that they can implement quickly so that we can build a little trust and work through the other 8 or 9 in the coming months? After Kinsey played, the only thing I could say was, if you had auditioned for us in February, we would have offered you a scholarship. And that was how I met Kinsey Claudino, a remarkable human being. It turns out that Kinsey is excellent in many ways. She is a phenomenal musician, a brilliant scholar, and a wonderful person. Kinsey is a very hard worker. She insists on earning everything. Every ensemble placement, every accolade, every grade is earned through diligent, hard work, right? She's also extremely reliable. In 4 years, I don't think Kinsey missed a single lesson, rehearsal, or meeting. And we had a lot of lessons, rehearsals, and meetings. During her second year, Kinsey started playing more electric bass and ended up becoming a member of 2 very popular indie bands on campus, and their names are Cherry Knot and Koshin. So Kinsey's in these rock bands, and it was just proof that she was, in fact, the coolest nerd in the band room. But she never left the band room. And what ultimately stands out about Kinsey is the kindness and thoughtfulness that she shows to everyone around her. This is something that I've personally experienced many times. And whether it's at a Friday morning trombone choir rehearsal, where I'm stumbling through my words and struggling to find the right rehearsal spot, or when I'm bothering her about a new band that I've discovered, even though every single one of them ends up being from 20 years ago. The kindness is always there, and it is much appreciated. And now, Kinsey will embark on what will certainly be an amazing professional journey. And we will miss you, and I will miss you. The musical field is treacherous. There are more disappointments than successes. It's like that for all of us. But that makes the successes that much sweeter. It will take every positive attribute you have, and then some, to accomplish your loftiest goals. But do not sell yourself short. At this stage, you can't really see your full professional potential, but we can, and it is truly unlimited. So, as you negotiate what will be a very successful career, just please remember that you will always have an ally and a friend. It is a distinct honor to introduce the 2025 Outstanding Undergraduate in Music, Kinsey Pearl Claudino.
Hello. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I'm filled with so much gratitude for the support that I've received from friends, family, and faculty. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the music department for some incredible opportunities that I've received over the past 4 years. I was initially unsure of declaring music as my major, but I'm so lucky to have found my degree and learned from some amazing people in this department. Thank you to Shannon Keitlinger, Michael Gertis, Brian Ransom, and Carl Sukup for pushing my musicianship in ensembles. I enjoyed the experiences both playing challenging pieces and being a part of the family you created in your groups. I'd also like to thank Eric Starr for shaping my college experience. I entered school undeclared, and he was the first person I interacted with in the music department. I remember our first meeting in person. I was looking on my phone at the School of Music and Dance website before, so I could find his headshot so I knew who to look for. And I saw a strange person walking towards me in the distance with long flowing hair. And it threw me for a loop because it looked very different from his pre-COVID headshot that he had listed on the website. But after talking with him that day, I declared music business and I never looked back. Declaring that major meant that I had the privilege of working on more projects and taking lessons with Dr. Starr. Experiences that, one, built my confidence, and two, showed me what an incredible professor, musician, entrepreneur, and person Dr. Starr is. He cares deeply about each of his students' success and maintains a busy schedule. He bikes about 50 miles daily. He bakes lemon bars to bring to his ensembles. He coaches students and chamber ensembles. He works with local nonprofits to organize events that he himself conceptualizes. He acts as head coach of the cycling team. He meets with students on individual projects. He always finds time to practice. And he's an influencer, and he always stays connected. My favorite part of college has by far been meeting people and finding different communities, and believe me, being at a campus this big, there is no shortage of them. But the Low Brass Studio is one of the first places I felt at home at SDSU. Dr. Starr makes an extra effort to make sure students are connected within the Low Brass and Brass Studio, knowing that college is a tough transition for some, and that having a support system makes all the difference in the world. He's been extremely successful in this, considering that within the past 4 years, our brass chamber ensembles have expanded from 2 to somewhere around 10 groups. Especially coming out of COVID, having a tight-knit community was important to me after feeling so isolated and then moving away from home. I'm so lucky to have had the opportunity to learn from someone who I hope to emulate in many aspects of my life. So thank you, Dr. Starr, for everything and for making my college experience so hard to say goodbye to. Thank you.